Hey everybody, it is JPT back on the Groundfox server, back here at Endton Falls. I don't know if I really talked about that. Oh, what? Ah, Muffin left. He was on here. He's in the middle of a move. Yeah, he moved pretty much all the way across the United States, or pretty close to it. Best wishes to him as he gets comfortable where he moved to. Let's see. Dark Fox still on here. Yeah, he must have not been on here very long. I was kind of monitoring things while I wasn't on here. Let's see. I know I have... Oh, I can't open that. Guess they don't like having... Yep, that's what it was. That should be enough. If it's not, we can come back here. But right now... working on a mechanism, because earlier I was like, hey, I want to make this so I can turn it on and off for the most part. Not sure why I want to turn it off. I just do. I think it'd be kind of fun. And by it, I mean the falls, the waterfall. So if you missed the last episode, I am working on a waterfall here at Endton. So let's see. I'm putting this here because just like with our elevators over there, actually, if you think about it, see how it makes this plus sign? What was he here for? I'm curious. Knew I was going to do that. Shoot. I'm doing this, see how there are sticky pistons there, so that we can piston these things up and down without a problem. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and put that one there, and we should be good. Should being the word there. So basically when these go up, it'll cut the water off, because I do plan on cutting it off, so there won't be any sources of water on this side, but they will all fall down that way. And of course, I do plan on making it so it's not just sort of smooth. That'll have some rough patches and stuff, so it'll look pretty cool. It'll look pretty cool once I'm all done with it. And that's the main reason why I think I want to make it so that you can turn it on and off, is so that I can kind of work on that and see how the water flows. My way down is this way. So I put a bouncy pad there, so just in case I fall through, I don't, hurt myself. And so the thing that I need to do now is I need to make these all powered. And so I wasn't really thinking when I did this, but oh boy, how am I going to do this? Because I got rid of that stuff. I'm like the worst with redstone. And I was thinking that I could just run power underneath. Oh, good. So yeah, I could do this. I could just basically run it. Maybe not. I could put slabs here and run it that way. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this. This should be interesting. And I'll probably overdo it. Took him a second to answer. He must be off collecting that XP at the gold farm. I think I have more redstone in here. Yeah, I have tons of redstone. Let's see. Do I need anything else? Probably. I probably do. And so my trail of thought is going to totally waver during this episode. I actually have questions that I'd like to answer, but it's going to be so scatterbrained it might not even be worth the effort. But we'll give it a shot. We'll certainly give it a shot. So let's see. First question. These are all random questions, of course, pulled off of a random document on the internet. I choose the most interesting questions, or at least questions that I think I can talk about. Not necessarily at length, but at least I can associate with myself. First one is, and this is actually, this will help you learn a lot about me. Do you prefer blue or black ink pens? I will rarely ever use a blue ink pen. I just cannot stand it. There's just something about it that drives me crazy. Isn't that weird? It's weird, the things that kind of drive us mad. Now I should be able to do... See, I don't like that sound. I should be able to do this, right? And I know this is only going to carry so far. So we're going to have to put a repeater in. This should be interesting. I needed a stick. But yeah, I don't know where I get that from, but I just cannot stand writing with a blue ink pen. Okay, so that's... Shoot, that's not going to power these above. I wonder what will. Will a block? Of course, I don't have a block anymore. That's no bueno. Let's see. I'm probably going to have to do torches. Let me just go ahead and do a torch. See if that will work. And my inventory is already full. Of course it is. In terms of actual pins themselves, I love zebra pins. Okay, so that one came on. So we can at least see what that's going to look like. Yeah, zebra pin, fairly inexpensive, but highly effective. I love a zebra pin. I wonder, before I break this, yeah, okay, 37. We're going to be using this a lot. Gosh, I have no idea how to do this. I almost want to wait to do this. Of course I didn't pick that up because I picked up the zombie flesh. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I think the answer lies above. Let's see. So if I want to power these, I think what I'm going to need to do is maybe this. This could be totally wrong. Okay, so I need to get under these. Yeah. I don't have an answer for this. Oh, this is bad. I'm going to have to get somebody with better experience on this. Let me do some experimenting, and I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back because I say we, because Josh joined me. He's just taking a look. Where'd he go? He zoomed on down there. He's way down there. Bat's on fire. That's funny. But yeah, so I kind of had Josh jump on the server because I was like, hey, anybody want to help me figure this out? So we've got it working, and he said I'm pretty much going to end up using the same amount of redstone in the end. So right now we've got it like this. Ba-boom. Kind of see it how it delays all the way that way. This works for me. I mean, honestly, this works. One of the things I had to do is I had to make it so that it went to each individual one. So here you can see it skipping this one. So basically if I break that and then do that, see how it's every other one? Huh. Huzzah! We need ender pearls. And then when I put that on there, because it's going around, and you can kind of see that on this side. And it kind of actually works because now we have an overhang, which I never really thought about. If I had thought about there being an overhang, I should have started this one more back. I just don't want to mine that obsidian. So I'll make this work. And so, yeah, basically I like this because you have to go. So you can see how basically we hit this one. You got to branch off of it. You can't branch off of here because if you branch off, it connects this and takes away from that. Does one of those things. It's a lot easier to see if you actually turn on, dummy. Let's see. So, yeah, see how it takes that one off and puts that one back on. So we had to kind of skip out. So you need a lot of room for this. And he said you'd have to use a lot of repeaters to make this work. And in my opinion, it's the same amount of redstone. I don't necessarily need it to work differently. So I had to put a repeater here because that's where this one ends. Hearing bones. And so, yeah, and then eventually we almost get to the other one before we need another thing of stone there. So, there he's coming back. He's coming back from mole. So I think this is going to work. Hope he doesn't go down too far because I'll start down here and he won't know. He'll catch up. Ah, dang it. So I almost lost my diamond pick, but it glitched out and actually kept it, which is a lifesaver. Yeah, 1% durability, so we need to repair that thing because that is a really good one. You mind if I tinker quick? Oh man, I knew you were going to say that. I'm fine with this. Oh, man. I have to go get my silk touch pick. Let's go get it. Let me answer another quick question. By the way, so isn't it weird that like things like blue or black ink pens can freak people out? Humans are funny. He says, well, it works. I'm not going to be using it a ton. It rains so much on this server now. It says, let's see, next question says, what is the last thing you recorded off of TV? This isn't necessarily the last thing I recorded off of TV, but it is the last thing I watched, kind of splurged on. It's Arrow, the CW show based on, the comic book. If you're happy with the results, then that's all you can ask for. I mean, depends on how much you're going to tinker. To spend more resources on it. So yeah, I watched season 2 on Netflix and then I caught up with season 3. I had to basically watch it in all sorts of weird ways to get it to work. Is that an Enderman? Alright, so I'm going to take these up. I've already spent the resources though. That's the thing, Josh. I've already spent the resources. Alright. Go ahead. You guys saw me tinker with this already. Proving that I suck at redstone. Oh boy. You better not be crafting more things out of it. I'm not giving him any resources. He's gonna have to use his own to fix it. Watching him work in the rain. Watching him work in the rain. There's no way this is... I'm curious to know how that's gonna work. Tried that. They don't connect. Which is really weird. He's having the same thought process I was earlier. Let's watch as the wild Josh learns of his fate. Yeah, this sucks. Totally been through this. I'm sure there's somebody out there, probably like a teenager, that's watching this video and is like, "You're an idiot." Yep, I don't care to learn redstone because I use it very little. Very little. I think if I was younger, I think if I had found this game when I was younger, I would have totally done it. Yeah. Watch him fix it. We now watch as the wild Josh fixes the redstone, learning the error of his ways. Oh, I love you, Josh. He watches my videos. This is great. I think this is better than actually being in a call with him. Just watching him fix what I did. But yeah, Arrow is great. I really like it. And I'm actually really surprised after 3 seasons they've kept it as strong as they have. So congratulations. He's going to have to add repeaters. There you go. And I just put them where I thought they'd go best. Of course, he's going to probably place them in different spots. I haven't grabbed that one. There we go. I forgot one. There you go. I love when he types, he looks up. I made things. Brilliant. Fun to watch you go through the same thought process as me. I wish I could type faster. I'm actually not going to put these blocks down until he's completely done with it. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. But yeah, Arrow's great. The Flash, I actually started watching The Flash from the very beginning. So I was spoiled a little bit on what was going on there, and the internet kind of spoiled a few things on Arrow for me. But for the most part, I've been really happy with that. So I really recommend it. If you've got Netflix, definitely watch seasons 1 and 2, and you'll get a good taste of what the show's all about. It is. I've seen that happen before. So yeah, that's basically the last thing I recorded because I started recording it last night, as a matter of fact, on my TiVo. I recorded the last episode, the latest episode. So there's that. Let's see, what's the last thing you dressed up for? Well, Easter is technically this weekend, so I'll be dressing up for that. But before that, I actually dressed up for a wedding that my wife singed at. I know the grammar English. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm going to start filling this back up. And this will probably eventually get replaced too with something else other than this stone, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Throw some andesite in here. Make it look a little bit natural. Like that. Ish. I don't know. I'm going to add all sorts of materials in there. Let's see. Let's go this way. Let's just eat our vegetables. Meat and vegetables. No, let's just go down this way. He's the one with ender pearls. He's the one with the ender pearls. So yeah, that's the last thing I dressed up for. Bye-bye. Bye, Josh. Thanks so much for helping. Or at least confirming that I'm not crazy. If you know how to fix that, by all means, let me know. It doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily go back and repair my error ways, but just out of super curiosity. Next random question. This one I actually liked because I can actually do this. It says, can you stand on your hands unassisted? So there's a couple different ways I learned how to do this. One of them was back when I was working out with my personal trainer every day. He made me do vertical push-ups. And what I mean by that, where did this guy come from? What I mean by that is that you would basically flip your legs, your feet. Oh, flame is pretty much ineffective here. I think we're going to have to do something about the top here. Probably need to add stairs, honestly, so things don't spawn up there. So far, this area has been pretty safe. But, yeah, vertical push-ups, basically where you sort of let's see, how would you do that? You face the wall, and then you do basically a handstand, put your feet on the wall, and then do as many push-ups as you can. I used to be able to do quite a few. I haven't done them in years, and I doubt I'd be able to do them as easily as I used to. But that was sort of one of the ways that you would, quote-unquote, learn how to... and we're going to move this, probably. We're probably going to just move it to be... well, not here, I guess. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure that out. It'd be really cool if this filled up with water because it's raining. Wish we could put XP in jars. Well, technically, you can get it that way. Just have to trade for it. But I know what you mean. So apparently there's going to be a combat update to this game. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that. It'll be interesting to see what to do with that. Yeah, so I've been filling this in like this. And I've been kind of going every other. So this will probably change a little bit because I don't want it to be as symmetrical. Does that make any sense? Yeah. So I wouldn't want it to look kind of like that, and then would put one like here, and then maybe there, one there again, and maybe one there. And of course we'll have to change the way this looks on the outside. So that's why I kind of want to have the ability. I could technically keep it this way. That you'd still be able to see the redstone though. That's part of the problem. But it works, and that's all that matters. But anyways, vertical handstands, and then he used to make us like walk on our hands as far across the gym as we could. I used to be able to like stay on my hands for like, I think 2 minutes was the longest I went, maybe even longer than that. It was really crazy. That's a lot of muscle memory strength to be able to do stuff like that. So, takes practice. Don't think I was doing that just for the heck of it. Hopefully the water will be able to, if I do the water sources like here, they should be able to flow that way. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this works or doesn't work. We're going to need a lot of buckets to get this going. And again, I don't know how much. Actually, I don't even know. It probably won't even fill anything down there. So this will probably always be full of water. It's just how we decided to do the waterfall. And I got some ideas for activities that we can do down there. Docks and stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I can probably still do it. Probably just not for as long. Hopefully that answers that random question. And last random question before we wrap things up. Who was the last person to knock or ring at your door? That's easy to say. The maintenance guys. The maintenance guys came and they did a CO2 test. I don't know if I talked about this in this video, but I was waiting for them to show up. They were scheduled for 3 days and they came the first day. They don't tell you when they're necessarily coming, which is kind of annoying to me. But yeah, they came and they checked it out, and apparently they're going to come next week and replace all the filters and stuff like that, which makes me very happy because I have them come and do that fairly often, as a matter of fact. Can I place this? I can. Nice. We'll do one of these. That's going to be fun. But yeah, I have them come and do that again pretty often. It's going to be easier for me just to build like a dirt thing, and I may do that off camera. Let's go take a look and see what this looks like down from the bottom. Make sure we're not doing something stupid. We can always look at it from here. This kind of naturally happened, but I like it. Yeah, so we're going to have like a natural lip. And so I'm going to have to... I pointed with my finger like you could see me pointing. I'm going to have to fill under here. I should have probably... And I could still go back and do it. And I may actually do it in a couple places. Use this stone that's in our hand and fill in a couple places so that it's not so uniform, I guess, is the word I'm thinking of. But again, I'll do that. Oh, excuse me. I'll probably do that off camera. You know what? I should have slept since we had a bed up there. But, yeah, actually, I don't... Well, it's just standing in here so it's not raining. I actually don't mind this lip. This actually gives us a couple things to work with. And that's kind of how falls are. So, you know, sometimes they have that lip that, you know, they fall off of. So it's not going to be falling, like, straight down here. It's going to be falling here. But I think I'm going to have some sort of blocks coming out so that, you know, this one might fall and hit this one, and then it may fall even further like down here, rather than falling all the, because like if we did it just straight down, it would just fall here. And that would be kind of boring. But I want it to like fall there, then hit something else, and then maybe like fall over here a little bit more. I don't want all the water to be hitting in the exact same line. So that's something I'll probably work on off camera. So I think that's going to do it, guys. Sorry for such a scattered-brained episode, but that's just what I do. That's just what I do. You know me. I'm JPT. Playing those games. Whoa, Enderman going crazy. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Anyways, that's going to do it. If you guys got any random questions for me, feel free to ask, or if you want to answer the same questions, here they are. Do you prefer blue or black ink pens? What was the last thing you recorded off of television, or what was the last thing you watched? What was the last thing you dressed up for? Can you stand on your hands unassisted? And who was the last person to knock or ring at your door? Let me know in the comments below. So that's going to do it. Until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing ya.